Hello everyone, it's Donnie from Diamond Painting by Donnie, and today I have a true unboxing for you. Yay, finally something came in a box. Now this is a little different because this is the name of the store here, DXLYMYU, Diamonds Painting Factory Store. It was actually a freebie. I entered on the app and I won one of the times that I entered. You can enter twice a day, and I will actually, after this video, I will show you on my phone, because it has to be on the app, how to enter the daily. I'm not sure if I've done it today yet or not. I've been up since 4 a.m. so it's every day. So I will show you how you can do that yourself. It's the only time I've ever won anything, and I guess you're supposed to do a review afterwards. And that's what you see when you go to the freebies section. I don't know. But it had to wait in line just like everything else for its turn to show up. I'm just flipping through my book trying to find the listing for it. And I think I'm going the wrong direction. Yeah. So I can give you the information, what it normally would cost and when it shipped out and whatnot, because that's still part of the item, is how shipping is. Okay, so I had posted this in the group. Actually, the regular price on this is $25.85. It's a 40 by 50, and it was ordered October 13th. They shipped it October 15th, and it arrived November 7th. And I wish I could do math faster, but let's see. 18 plus 7, 25 days. So it still took a good amount of time to get here. It's supposed to be a full square. Now, I didn't get to choose anything on this painting whatsoever. I paid a penny. That's what they charged me, so that there would be tracking and whatnot, so it would show up on my account. So let's dig into it. And as you can see, I have the one downside of working from home or using your phone as your video recording equipment is you get a phone call and it completely shuts your video down. So I don't remember what I was saying. I was getting into this, pulling it out, and phone rang. I don't know what I was saying. So let's just get this garbage bag cut open here. If you've ever seen the freebies that are on AliExpress, they're not exactly short reviews. I mean, they're like pages long. So I don't want to have to do that. I really don't. But, you know, this is, what was it, $25? What did I say? Yeah, $25 painting. Never heard of this store before. Never ordered from them as far as I know. I've seen this box before, but not aware of purchasing from the store. Oh, here's what the picture is. Sorry, it was around Halloween time. So, well, it was October 13th. I was thinking it might be here by Halloween. They call it, I don't remember what they called it, but it's a Halloween painting. I mean, excuse me, you see the book right there? And then the water coming off of it. Oh boy, get the hiccups. Is that a ghost up there? Maybe it is. I don't know. But it's kind of creepy looking. Okay, I'm going to pause so I can get rid of my hiccups. Okay, they should be gone now. So let's open it and see how it compares. This box is in great shape. I will be keeping that box. Oh, it's a pretty basic toolkit, but everything's there. It does have an inventory sheet. It does have DMC numbers on it. Kind of interesting. They actually have the canvas rolled and inside the bag of drills. But I mean, it's very professional looking. Here's the drills. They're square and they're numbered on the bags by the number indicated right here. It actually says on bag, color, number, and quantity. It's not in Chinese. Well, this looks like to be Russian or something. This bag seems to be pretty... Well, I guess this is what they look like before they crinkle them up and fold them. So, there's 40 colors. So let's look at the canvas here. It's on the nice thick foam roller. It was kind of loose on there, so maybe it won't be so bad since it wasn't tightly rolled. There is a piece of tape holding it down together. Okay, come on. There we go. Yeah, so it's not extremely tight on here. That's nice. It's in 2 pieces. The cover is on 2 pieces. In 2 pieces. Let me go down here below the table's edge, like I do, to help control the roll. Help control the roll. Yeah, it is a 50 by 40. That's what it says on the thing. It looks good. I mean, I don't feel wrinkles. I don't see puckers. So let's check it out. Kind of holding my breath here. Well, you're like, I can hear you breathing. You weren't holding your breath. Okay. So far, so good. Not even a river. No bubbles, no rivers. The print is a little light, but it's legible. I mean, you can read the symbols on the canvas. Fairly clearly. Trying to get you out of the glare. Now, there's kind of some symbols there that are kind of alike. There's like the upside down triangle, and then there's a spade, and then there's something that looks like a teardrop maybe, and then an oval. There's a lot of similar symbols. That's one thing I'm not liking. Let's pull this one back so we can look at the chart. I know it's on the paper, but we gotta pull this back anyway. Wow, I'm just amazed. See, there are places that can do this. Even with putting it on a roller, it is possible to not make bubbles when you have it on a roller. Okay, so 315, there's that ovalish symbol, and then there's, where's the other one that I saw? 355, it's like a teardrop. They're very similar in color. And then 777, which is the spade, right there. All of those are like in the same area, plus the 902, which is the upside down triangle right there. That's my only problem that I see, is it's going to take a lot of concentration to make sure I'm getting the right symbol in that area. I mean, the upside down triangle, not so bad now that I'm seeing it not in the viewfinder. But that oval and the teardrop, those are gonna be pretty hard to distinguish between when they're together like that. It's just seeing all that at once is pretty disheartening to have to think about it. But it's very clear. I mean, you can see what it is, and this is a good size for this painting. I do think 50 by 40 is a minimum that you need for something with detail. And this is going to show the detail pretty well. Really well, I think. We do have the seam right here overlapping a little bit. Not too bad, but I got to be careful when I open this other side, because you go too fast. Yeah, and you can see where it's overlapped because it's darker. So I'm going to need to do this side first to make sure that it doesn't lift and bubble. Yeah, that's a big no-no. That's pretty bad, actually, how it's overlapped. You're not going to be seeing it too well, but if you could look right on the edge. Okay, you can see it there. See how much of it's overlapped? That's quite a bit. And it's not like I can send it back and say, I paid good money for this. But, you know, they also didn't realize that I do these. You know, it just so happened that, but they're expecting a review one way or the other, because they sent me a message, an email or something, saying that if I don't want my score to go down, you know, my status, because I've got like diamond status because I've ordered so much, that I need to do my review. But I'm also seeing now there are some rivers going on here. Not quite bubbles. But it's like everything was perfect up until this point as far as rivers and bubbles go. Okay. So I'm going to have to leave this opened. And, oh, what I was saying is you can see how little bit of working space I have. That's what I was saying when I got my phone call. All right. So now we're going to have to carefully, oh, so carefully. See, I didn't even get a chance to tell them that I received this, because they don't give you much time at all on the freebies. It had to actually, it just says, oh, we're just assuming you got it. Yeah, you can see how it's coming. And then as I'm pulling it back slowly, it's laying itself back down. So it's, I mean, there's a tiny bit of bubbling right at the crease there. And because of this, I will take away the point for canvas condition. Even though it's beautiful everywhere else, the overlapping is a huge no for me. And because of that, it caused bubbling. I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can see the shine right down the center. That's where the overlap happened. And you can see kind of things shooting off. That's the bubbles. If you can see it, because up close it's harder to see. There you go. You can really see it right there. Yep. Those are all bubbles. But everything else is just perfect. So if I had, let's see. I have to lay this back down now. A perfect canvas. Let's see, there's nothing really. There is, I guess there's a couple different aspects to this, because it does have a perfectly beautiful canvas up until the huge issue of the overlapping. I don't know where else I would take a point from, you know, and give it to canvas so that I could give 1 point to canvas. If I give 2 points to the canvas condition and only give 2 points to bead quality, or complete bead inventory, because I take 1 point away from bead inventory if they don't have DMC numbers. So if I changed my system so that the canvas condition gets 2 points, and I take 1 away for bubbling and 1 away for overlap, you know, those are the 2 issues. Bubbling or puckering takes away a point if it has either one of those, and overlap in the glue is another point. So that's what I think I will start doing, is giving 2 points for canvas condition, and I will, because I don't have a third thing for bead inventory, drill inventory that I could take away points for. There's not 3 different things that I can think of. There's only the one. So if I just give two points for drill inventory and 2 points for canvas condition, this will get 1 point for the canvas condition instead of a 2. In the clarity of symbols, it gets the 1. The symbols are clear. It's just a matter of their choice. Their choices of symbols is not the best. I left air bubbles in there because I was not paying attention when and if I don't do it now, I will forget. Yeah, I'm not taking all the pictures and stuff that all the people do when they do these. Okay, let's look at the drills. And I don't necessarily think it's a point worthy of removing a point if they don't have inventory sheets, because inventory sheets aren't necessary. They are a luxury, in my opinion. This was on the inside of it. So, especially when they weigh them, I mean, it's just a matter of counting 1 through 40, because there's no way to know how many are actually in there. I'm not going to weigh them myself. So, okay, now this is interesting. There could be discrepancies. 781 equals 782. 3773 is 407. I've actually had that issue before where I've ordered it and they sent me the other number and I'm like, you sent me the wrong one, and they actually sent me another one and it was still the same thing. So this is good to know. 3813 is 504. And I don't have that number. So 731 is 732. And then 3760 is 806. I don't understand why there's so many, because I know there was a couple of them. I didn't know there were all that. It doesn't look like I have any of those numbers, though. No, I don't. So we just need to see that if all of them are here, and then we can give it the score. So I will be back in a jiffy, let you know if all 40 bags are here. All right, all 40 colors are here. This one bag, it looks really dusty. I've never had them look like this before. Here, it's not on autofocus. There we go. Can you see the dustiness in there? Yeah. It just looks dirty. Hey, but I guess they're not oily, huh? So it'll be interesting to try out a different company. Excuse me. Yeah, let's go ahead and check over. Well, I've already gone over the canvas condition gets 1 point. 1 point for clarity of symbols. 2 points for the complete bead inventory. 3 points for everything being included, the canvas, the drills, and the tools. 1 point for the outside packaging, which was great, and the inside packaging was great. So that should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9 points. So they get a 9 out of 10. And we'll write that down here. And I will give you a question of the day since you asked so nicely. This one's pretty easy. I just am curious, what is your favorite subject for diamond painting? I have several, but my favorite subject of all is dragons. Either they're colorful. I mean, I love color. So colorful dragons are a big subject for me that I like to draw. Or dragons that are from World of Warcraft. Or something very colorful from World of Warcraft-esque type of thing. Like elves. And not the elves you see in Santa's workshop. I'm talking about, you know, World of Warcraft elves, blood elves, and dark elves. They look quite different. Purples, blues, and pinks. Those are the colors I just love to see in paintings. And if that's combined with a dragon, that's even better. So that is my answer to the question of the day. Would like to know what your answer to the question of the day is. So you can leave your answer down below in the comment section. On your way down, don't forget to hit that like button. And I will see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. And don't forget to sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Bye-bye.